name is Stevie and welcome back to the Curator's Corner. Today we are going to be learning about the Arcadia Ross Balloon School.
The Ross Field Balloon School was located on the same city block as the Guild Museum and the Santa Anita Golf Course. The land had previously belonged to Lucky Baldwin and was used as his horse racing track, but he died in 1909 and the track's grandstand burned in 1912. In 1918, his daughter Anita Baldwin sold the land to the County of Los Angeles, who in turn gave it to the War Department. After that, the land was quickly converted into a balloon training school. The balloon school was a military camp that was set up to train cadets how to fly, maintain, and use hot air balloons for military purposes. They were intended for aerial observation. The camp was opened on May 1918, and the first balloon was up in the air by June. And by July, they built the first silicone plant to produce the gas that is needed to fill the balloons. The only major requirement to fly in a balloon, you had to be a minimum weight. Just like you've seen at the Macy's Day Parade, the men would be walking, maneuvering the balloon on the ground. They'd each grab a rope and walk the balloon across the battlefield.
You might wonder why the Arcadia Balloon School is also known as the Ross Balloon School, and it is because of Cleo Jepson Ross.
Ross was born on February 17, 1896, and was from Pennsylvania. He was the only American balloon observer to die in the battlefield during the war, hence the Ross Field was named after him.
People always wonder how many balloons were up in the air. Do you have a guess? The greatest number of balloons up in the air was 8.
By the end of World War I, nearly 7,000 troops served in the Balloon Corps. Ross Field was the training ground for almost half of them.
On exhibit, we also have Adolf Frank and his collection.
Cadet Adolf Frank would send postcards to his mother and his sister back home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They gave first-hand look at the life these soldiers had at the balloon school. One of my favorite things that he mentioned in his postcards was that the area had a lot of oranges.
Thanks again for joining us for the Curator's Corner. Hope to see you next time. Bye!